guys, and welcome to another plan with me. This is Chelsea with the Nerdy Sunflower, and thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my faith planner, and for this planner I've used the Dream Seeker planner, and it was a monthly layout, and I kind of got behind for like a month. I was reading the Bible in entirety this year and fell off for a while. I'll go back to it and finish the second half, but I moved, life overwhelmed me, and I fell off reading. So I've decided to go back to smaller plans that are like 7 days, 5 days, however many. And every week, or every month I should say, I go in now and pick my Bible plans, my reading plans for that week. And then I write down how many days that is. So like this one's 7, and I'll actually be starting it on Monday, whatever the Monday is of September. And then I will go on to the next one and the next one. Usually I try to pick ones that are 7 days. This Halloween one though I really wanted to do, and it's only 5. So I picked a 9-day one instead. And in that, you can search for, and I can show you guys that too, in the app once my iPad's actually should be able to do that with that running in the background. Okay, so I open up my Bible app. Ooh, I can't lose that. Charging cord almost ran away from me. And I go to find plans, and then if I need like a 3-day plan, for instance, I would just type in the search bar 3-day. Oh, there's like mad glare, sorry. Let's see, let's do there. I would type in 3 days, hit search, and then it would give me a list of ones here, and then I could, a chapter a day reading the Bible in 3 years. Say I was on this plan. Or let's pick one that's not. So 3 days to maximize your potential. And I can read a synopsis of what the plan is. And then I can even sample the plan. So I can see like, okay, I wouldn't be reading a whole lot here. A couple verses a day. And then if that plan's for me, I will hit this handy dandy save for later button underneath this start plan. Mine's in yellow because yellow is one of my favorite colors, so it's kind of hard to read on camera, I'm sure. But there's a little save for later underneath this big yellow bar that says start plan. And I'll save it in my plans. And then I'll go into my plans and go to save plans and find all the ones that I wrote down, and I put them again on sticky notes on my monthly. And then I take on my computer and I kind of just copy and paste the titles there and what they are. And I print them out on a piece of printer paper because I like putting them in the bar each week, so I kind of know what's going on. So first I'm going to go ahead and remove all these now that I've talked halfway through this video already, and I'm just putting them in order up here. So sorry about that, video interrupted because my alarm went off. Alright, so I put my sticky notes up top so I know what order they go in, but I'm going to decorate this spread first, and then I will show you guys how I kind of go through the rest. So like I said, this used to be a monthly layout where it had like this page, and then it had another page here, and then it had the daily to-dos. Well, I took the rest of the extra pages from the last year's faith planner, the undated faith planner, and they fit perfectly for the last like 3 months of the year plus 2 weeks. And I've been using this and I love it. I love it for what I do, and I'll show you kind of how I do it. I lost one of my sticky notes. That's cool. Hopefully I can remember what that was, or Oh, well, I have it printed out too, so it'll just be the one that's missing. Thank you. So, my thought was to use up kind of the rest of some stickers out of the Happy Memory Keeping book and use up these. I love these stickers so much, and I barely used them last year so that I could use them again this year, not knowing that there would be another fall sticker book that came out, which I didn't even get the first one. So I'm kind of like on the hunt for both of them now. And then I thought I would tie in some of the scallop washi here. But then I found this spiderweb one, and I might use it. And I think I might use this more reddish orange washi, but I might have one that's this color. It's blue color. Hang on. Let me go look. Okay, so I went back into my washi stash and I didn't find any other ones I liked. So I'm going to probably use these two. And yeah, this orange doesn't really match the reddish washi, but I like it enough that I'm still going to use it. And I don't think I'm going to go with this maroon color. So I'll put that to the side. So the first thing I want to do is kind of lay some washi down. And what I was kind of thinking of is making these 4 squares just a background of this spiderweb tape, and then putting some of the fun fall stickers on top here, because on this page I write my verse of the day each week or each day. And so let's see here. All right, and so I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and trim that off. Oh good, it's only going to take two rows. I was afraid I was going to have to like overlap a bunch. Oop, that's not straight. There we go. And there, and then I can trim off this side. And then let's do this side. Sometimes I turn it upside down, so if I'm working towards the top of the page, to kind of get a better reach on the page. I have better control over like everything up here. And I actually hate Halloween. Funny little thing, like I cannot stand it. I think it's the worst holiday there is. It's just not my favorite. It's not my cup of tea at all. And my birthday is exactly 1 week before Halloween. And I think that might be part of why I hate Halloween so much, is because like my entire childhood, everybody was like, you should have a costume party. Your birthday should be Halloween themed. And I was like, I don't want to have the same birthday every year. If I want to have, you know, a birthday that's hearts and rainbows, I should be allowed to. Now, I never really wanted one that was hearts and rainbows, but the thought was there. The intent was clear. That's what I wanted. I guess I'll be editing that sneeze. Oh, okay. All right. And so the next thing I'm going to do is put on some of this scallopy washi. I think I'm just going to do it along this bottom edge just to add a little bit more color into the page, because I'm not going to really get any hardly anywhere else And then I write in colored pens on this page. So it'll be really nice and colorful. Well, 2 colors. I'm going to probably write in orange and brown this week or this month because, yeah, it's Halloween. Sorry about that. My computer went to sleep and so did my ring light. Because right now it's plugged into the back of the computer, which is probably going to change when I'm done filming this. Because I just got this ring light and I haven't quite set up where this bad boy gets plugged in yet. And the power button on it is like super close to where you plug it in, which seems really weird to me. I would figure they would have put it like a couple inches from the ring light itself, but they didn't. So, oh well. But anyway, we have light. That's all that matters. So I did that little bit of washi, and I like just the little bit down here at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put in some of these stickers here. And then there was another one that I found up here that I don't think I used last year. Yeah. It's fall, y'all, with the pumpkin spice latte up there. I love me some pumpkin spice. Like, love me some pumpkin spice. As soon as it starts coming out, I'm here for it. And so I get pumpkin spice coffee creamer because I am not rich enough to go get like Dutch Brothers or Starbucks all the time. And I don't really like Starbucks, but I could slay some Dutch Brothers. And yeah, but I don't have that kind of money, so I don't do that. Now I know I just covered up the dates here, the 4, the 11, and the 18, but I know what those are, and that's not going to bother me that that's covered up. I use this sidebar as a prayer list most of all, so it will work really great to just be my prayer list on the side. Now I'm also going to use a couple of these little circles down here in this corner. Maybe. Let's wait. I might use them on another spot. We'll see how much of the other stickers I have first. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's put this big pumpkin right here on Tuesday. I love that. You can see, I don't know if you can see it really well, but the spider webs show through. I'm so excited about that. Okay. And let's add this other little pumpkin maybe down here. I don't know what I want to do with that. Maybe, yeah, let's add them down here. Because I don't want to add them here because then it'll be like pumpkin. And that's a little rich. So let's do this guy with this little pumpkin spice latte down here, and then put this one maybe in its own box all by itself. Make it feel special. And then I'm just going to kind of willy-nilly lay these leaves down. And we're going to put this one here. Now, again, I write in the verse of the day each day. So, like, I do need... Do I want to do up here, too? Yeah. I do need that space in the on the first. So I'm going to come in and do a little bit of sticker surgery here and chop that guy. Pull it up. And we'll put it up here at the top of the page. Maybe. There we go. Okay. I love fall. It's my favorite season is fall. If Christmas was a season, I would say Christmas, but Christmas is just a holiday, but fall is for certain my favorite. I love the warmth. I love the warmth of fall drinks and the coziness of fall movies. I know that it's leading up to Christmas and Thanksgiving, which together make up my two favorite holidays completely. And I can't wait for the weather to cool down. I live in Arizona, so it's insane all the time here. It's hot all the time here, and it's getting a little out of hand and ridiculous, and I just want it to cool off now. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks it will, because y'all, it's too crazy. It is too crazy hot. I'll put this orange guy over here too. I mean, we had over 90 days of it being no cooler than at least 90 degrees. Even at night. Even at night, it was 90 degrees at least. It was insane. And I'm so sick of it being hot. And I'm just kind of looking through this book a little bit more here. Well, those are kind of cute. I think I'll wait on those. Oh, we still have some of those skeletons. Yes. Okay. So that's done. And that's the monthly part. And then let's go into adjusting the rest of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back onto my discs and put the weekly pages in as well. And you guys can help me with that a bit. Or come with me while I do it, rather. So I have this section in my planner that says Bible study. And it's where all of my Bibles... I lost another sticky note. Where all of my Bible study stuff goes. So I have in here, I wrote out the 10 Commandments. There's a picture page here. And then my color coding sheet on the other side of this guy. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to show those pictures, so that's why I covered there, because I have family photos on the other side. Then this is also basically the cover of the Stay Wild, or the Wild and Free one. And then I have the weekly pages. And next year, the Faith Planner has a really cool currently page, and I'm going to use that. Now, I think I might start putting my church notes back in here, which is what I was doing earlier this year. Kind of stopped because I don't like having that blank page in my planner, but I'm not sure yet. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in. Now this side of this page won't get used, and I'm not gonna use this. I was using these habit trackers to track the things I need, but there's one on the weekly page. So I'm just going to take my Tombow adhesive tape runner, run it along the side, and then tape that page in. And then I don't need to do so on the back end because this page will just not be used, and for now that's okay. Or again, I might start taping my church notes in. Now, I need to date this because obviously this is undated. The last day in this one is the 27th. So we are going to start with the 28th. But I grabbed these stickers out of this book. But I need to finish. Oh my gosh, I have this pumpkin everything one that matches that. Oh well, I'll use it in another spread. So I love these black numbers. I actually dated the entire faith planner in them, but I'm going to use some of these rainbow numbers for this. Actually, wait, do I have, or did I use them all? No, I used them all. These are the pumpkins. At least I think those were the pumpkins. Yeah, those are the pumpkins. I could use these, though. These are pretty. Or... no, we're going to go with these. So the 28th of October, 29th of October, or September, and the 30th of September. Okay, and then we're gonna go one, and the best way to do this is to literally just stick them down. Don't worry about them being straight, try your best, but like 3 is a little crooked and I'm just gonna leave it. And to keep just going. Do it pretty quickly to the best of your ability and just stick numbers. And make sure you don't skip a day. Just keep going. Now I also count out how many weeks I need. So like if I'll show you. If I go back to October, I go, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks for October. So when I was pulling these pages, I counted out that I would need 5 weeks. So there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I did that before I even put these pages in. And I did the same for November and December. And I just kind of stored them on my next month discs, which next year I might make just next quarter and each every 3 months, just set it up where those are on the discs. So it's easy to put them on. And then at the end of the month, just take them out and put them back on the original discs. Just so I only have like one massive prep 4 times a year. I might do that. We'll see. But 25, 26. So I kind of want to know, what's your favorite holiday? Comment it in the comment section below and let me know why that's your favorite holiday. I'm super, super curious. 30, and then I need a 1, but I don't want to use the one with the wreath because this is November 1st. If it was December 1st, I'd be all about that. And I think these are meant for November, but they look just the same to me. So, here's a straight 1. We're just going to use this guy. I probably won't date the next November in those same stickers, but that's okay. In these colorful stickers, I have another one of that pink dates and holidays book. I might just do November again in these, but I don't want to go find that book. So the next thing I do is I take my paper trimmer and I'm gonna go through this page and I'm gonna trim out. Let's put the case back on the knife. That might be smart. I've stabbed myself so many times with that thing. Alright, so the next thing I do is I'm going to just take this and cut these descriptions out. And I do this ahead of time, kind of so that I know, like, I plan these instead of week to week. I plan the whole month of what I'm going to be studying, just so that I have a little bit of a clearer idea of where my Bible study's kind of going. So, like, most of the ones for this week have a theme of, like, women empowerment or something to do with being a woman. I have, like, Eve's Daughters, devotionals for women. I have one that's too blessed to be stressed because I'm trying to focus on my anxiety again and getting that back under control. I had been living in a pretty rough situation with some family members last year, and it got a little out of control. My anxiety got really out of control, and I went from having like 1 panic attack a month to having like 3 a day again, and that was really, really bad for me. So obviously, and now that we're out of that living situation, I'm able to kind of focus on my mental health again. And it's been really great. I'm down to about 1 panic attack a week again. So my goal obviously is to get to where I have maybe like 1 a year. That would be fantastic, because I don't think I'll ever fully be rid of my anxiety and panic attacks. But I have learned a lot of coping skills to go with that. And I actually have a insert that I'm going to make soon that is regarding my anxiety. And I have this page printed out that's like, why do you feel anxious? And it's like a worksheet. And then I'm going to have some coping skills to go with it that I'm going to put underneath that. Is that 2? There. Let's see that. Okay. So now I'm going to go through and tape these into the sidebar here ahead of time so that I don't have to worry about it later. And so let's start with Eve's Daughters Part 1. And I'm just going to, again, take my Tombow adhesive runner, and I cover up the part where it says notes and try to kind of line it up a little bit with the top of the line here. And then the second one is going to be Eve's Daughters Part 2. And this font I used, if you're wondering, is called Syncopate. It's in Google Documents, and I love it. And then the next one is Too Blessed to be Stressed. And the one I'm reading this week is about women of the church, and it's actually really interesting. I'm finding a lot of women of the early church that I didn't know even existed. And that's super cool. Like, I'm finding that women are a little more prevalent than men wanted us to believe, which is super awesome. It's just kind of fun to see this new wave of women. Now, this one does start like Wednesday, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It starts Tuesday, leading up to Halloween. And so it'll only cover these 5 days. And then I'll have a new one for Sunday. So for the following week, the first week of November, I'll probably find an 8-day plan that covers this Sunday as well. But I'll know in my notes, I'll change colors, I think. Or I'll just put a piece of washi, of like thin washi like this, along these two lines here to kind of dictate in my planner. This is the end of one, and this is the end, or the beginning, and this is the end. So that I know that these 5 days are this plan. And then I would know that if I wanted to know what this plan was, I could always just flip back to the week before and be like, oh yeah, it was that one. And I'd be fine. But that's how I set up my faith planner. Oh, and then I go in, it's not how I set it up, finish setting it up. I take my Micron 005 pen, which I think I'm going to go buy another one, and I'm going to see if they have this size in other colors. I know they have the 05, and I think the 04 or 03 in other colors, but this one is the thinnest one they have, and I love it. Absolutely love it. But I write in, it has 4 habit trackers down here in the corner. The first 2 are labeled prayer and reading. So I write in verse of the day in this one so that I remember to do my verse of the day here. And then I also write in gratitude. In the bottom one so that I remember to do my gratitude on my journal pages, which are these inserts that I printed out from Mom Envy. And I'll link her in the video again below. But I write my gratitude up here right now. When my next year planner, I think I'm going to do it in that perpetual year where it's like the year on 4 pages. I think I'm going to do it in there. And then I have, because originally I was going to do my mood tracker here, but I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do my gratitude in that one so that I have a year of things I'm thankful for by the end of the year on like 4 pages. And if I need to, I can pull those pages and pop them in my 2021 planner or 2022 planner at the end of that year. So that is how I plan or set up my faith planner. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. If you like this video, remember to hit like. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thanks for joining me.